problem.
Yes.
And earlier, I was mentioning some of the various interventions that have come since the recent floods. We've spoken about the emergency money. The National Post-Flood Mitigation Task Force has been created, led by Brigadier General Foster. There's also committees for coordination. The military is leading the clearing of drains, rivers, and waterways. There's the mention of possible removal of structures on waterways. Now, also, there is the general cleaning, 2 days, Friday and Saturday. Government appointees directed to lead the cleanup, relieve items to affected people, a whole lot of others. My question, and I'll start with you, Patrice, is that are we creating or have we established many committees, projects, and interventions on flooding? We have. But why is the impact still failing?
There's no leadership. There's no leadership and accountability to that. That's a simple answer. We take a lot of things for granted and we take Ghanaians for granted. So for me, some of these things, it begs the question of quality of leadership that we have and purpose-driven mindset to ensure that the ordinary Ghanaian, so to speak, does not suffer intensely at the hands of certain inept decisions that people ought to take and then they renege on them. Why would the Ministry of Finance, together with the Ministry of Local Government, decide to seek some funding from World Bank? And it is not that this funding is an aid that is just given to us. We would have to pay back because it is a loan. Where I get the mix-up has to do with the person who is even giving out the monies. They don't care. They don't seem to care because you have come for the loan and you claim you're going to pay back, and they've seen the trace or the line of payback. So perhaps they don't care about what you use the money for, as to whether it is used for the same thing or not.
All they care is to get their money back.
So you ask the question about the World Bank, that are you just there to fleece the people because you understand the psyche of the African, that whatever they come seeking from you, they will never use it and they still would come back. But then you would have locked in the processes and procedures and the means through which they have to pay back. These are some of the key questions we need to ask. So the World Bank in itself is complicit in some of these things.
Of course, I agree with you, Patrice.
They are complicit in some of these things because if you know, every now and then you write reports.
Yes.
You review reports. You see them. You call for them. And you get to know that monies that you gave out to a certain group of people, they didn't use it for this purpose. Yet you keep on giving out monies. So for me, if the Ministry of Finance receives the money on behalf of the local government ministry to ensure that we have to deploy these monies, go to hydrological services, go to the municipal assemblies, which I think is crap anyway, because they are not being effective.
Yeah.
Let's ensure that all these works are done.